My girlfriend and I, we get a lot of crap from people because we have an age difference. I'm 46 and she's 20.
How do you meet a 23-year-old?
Because my partner and I are older than most people, we receive a lot of abuse from them. We're 46 years old and she's 20. How do you meet a 23-year-old? Where do you meet? I used to have game nights every Friday night at my place. We've been dating for 5 years, and after 5 years, we got engaged. We're all aware that there are many creeps in Hollywood, but let's move on to music. Dane Cook appears to be another creepy actor to add to the list. He likes to brag about how his future wife is half his age, but he's not honest about how he met her. Recently, fans discovered stories about his Friday night parties, where teenage girls would party with older men actors like his fiancée, Aunt Bella Thorne, casually would hang out with men twice their age. Something is really wrong here, and Dane Cook needs to be exposed. Dane Cook is an actor and comedian, best known for his work on the television series Good Luck. He's the weirdo that we will be discussing today. Chuck Adan, who plays the girl in my best friend's story, is a real-life man in his 50s who has worked in the profession for a long time and has participated in numerous productions. Rachel's cousin, she's 15, oh my god, she's going to be a scuba diver when she grows up. Not that you don't have some badass stuff going on. Let me tell you something, I would part you like the Red Sea. And let you call me Moses, I would open you up like a public pool on Memorial Day. So maybe Dane Cook is your favorite actor, but he has some alarming allegations against him. And of course they involve teen girls, because he used to host game night parties with these young girls at his home. A lot of these stories are starting to resurface because he was recently engaged to a much younger woman. Now a lot of these allegations come from the past decade, and there are some receipts to back them up. I believe Dane Cook is like 51 or 52 right now. And recently he announced that he's engaged to his 23-year-old girlfriend, Kelsey. They've been dating since August 2018, and actually in an Instagram story too. And Dane shared that he actually met his future wife at one of his game night parties. He hosted. The 50-year-old comedian popped the question to his 23-year-old girlfriend, Kelsey Taylor. The singer and fitness instructor shared the news on Instagram on Tuesday, writing, "Fiance has a nice ring to it. The secret's out at Dan Cook and I are engaged a couple of weeks ago. Dan got on one knee and asked me to be his wife. And I couldn't have asked for a more perfect moment. I adore this man and want to spend the rest of my life with him." I'm excited for what lies ahead as we progress through this timeline. Try to remember that Kelsey is 23 years old, so they began dating when she was 18 years old. However, we first noticed Kelsey on Dane's Instagram back in 2016 when she was 17 years old. Despite her being a teenager, many other teenage girls who had attended these parties claimed to have been there as well. One person claimed on Instagram that Kelsey was 100% underage when they first started hanging out, which made him seem like a man in his late 40s. What does a man in his late 40s have in common with a teenage girl? Moreover, Dane left a paper trail, posting stories and photos of these game nights, tagging everyone who was present, even these young girls. How do you meet a 23-year-old? Where do you meet? I used to host game nights every Friday night for 2 years. We'd have code names or charades game night at my house. And if you had nothing to do on a Friday, my friend Kyle and I would host it. That's how I ended up meeting her. How long have you been dating? Oh no, we've been dating for 5 years. Then after that, we were engaged when we were 18. Howdy, yeah, I'm not passing judgment. Rather, I'm just saying, wow, this is legal even. How was inquiring about its legality? It's an odd idea because, as I mentioned earlier, he used to post pictures of himself in his 40s with a group of older men and his teenage fiancée, which he would open up to young girls who wanted to come over for G night on Fridays. Although Dane has managed to lighten the mood and laugh about their age difference, I can't help but wonder what else went down at these game night gatherings. My girlfriend and I receive a lot of flack from people due of our age difference. She's 20 and I'm 46, so there is definitely an age gap between you. Yeah, thank you for the snickers of approval. I'm sure that wasn't judgment at all. I'm 46, she's 20, and here's the thing, I love her. She's the kindest, sweetest, just my favorite, my best friend. And sometimes I actually find myself saying, like, where has she been all my life? And then I realize she wasn't alive for the first 26 years of in the beginning of this video. I talk about the fact that a lot of these men like to joke about it and normalize it, and him just going on national TV and joking about their age difference and how young she was just. Like it gives everyone the okay that it's okay to go and do this and to seek out young girls and throw parties with teenagers. This story reminds me of Liz Gillis from Victorious and how she and her husband met on set when she was young. And then, when she was 18, they were magically dating, and then married a few years later, so of course, I'm not surprised that Kelsey and Dne try to push this narrative that they were just friends at first. Supposedly, they were just friends for a while before they fell in like with each other, and then upgraded to Leva. I just turned 50, she's 23, okay. How long have you been in this business? 31 years. So when you started as a comedian, she didn't even exist. And neither did I, quite frankly. It's actually weird how people get off on this whole narrative that like she's so much younger, does it like make Dne seem like he's a hot shot or something if he's with someone who is so much younger. And it actually looks like it didn't all start with Kelsey, because other people like Bella Thorne were all invited to these parties. So what is Bella Thorne doing there? We've also got young actresses like Joey King, who were at his house partying and playing games. You've invited people over to your house, yeah. I like to touch, okay? Really, it just seems like another sneaky Hollywood party, where these like older guys, including like Seth Green, would have these young girls come and hang out and do who knows what. You can see that a then 16-year-old Joey King could be seen at one of these game nights, which why do these 40, 50-year-old men want to hang out with 16-year-olds? We've also got pictures of people like Bella Thorne, who's just freshly 18, hanging out at Dane Cook's house. And it makes me question like what type of games are they playing? Because these are young teenage, like they want to be out here in Hollywood partying. So I don't think it's as simple as like a nice little friendly game night. I'm sure there's a lot more to it. And even though a bunch of these teenage girls were hanging out at Dan's home, supposedly he does not interact with these people publicly until they are 18 years old. So he does have some boundary here. Actually, a Reddit investigator went through a bunch of pictures and found that this actress named Emily Allen Lind attended when she was 14 years old back in 2017. And you can see her just hanging out with Dane Cook like it's normal. An 18-year-old actress named Emily Robinson also attended in April 2017, while another actress named Saxon is seen in group shots at just 16 years old. There are also pictures of her hanging out with Dane when she was just 15, so why is he with these young girls? To be honest, if I were Kelsey, I would be worried that her partner is having problems. It could be similar to Leonardo DiCaprio's situation, where he moves on to a younger woman when she reaches a certain age. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I'm tired of these creeps in Hollywood. I'll see you in another one soon.